the things that we need to let go of are trying to get away from us. You understand what I'm saying? Like they're trying to escape. But a lot of times we'll try to hold on to that person, thing, situation, circumstance, whatever, because maybe it's familiar or maybe it's become a part of our story for such a long time that it's like hard to let go of. The things that we want in our life, the things that are in fact attracted to us, sometimes they can't get to us because our beliefs, our thought processes, and the things that we need to let go of are in the way. You know, sometimes you want to win certain things, like maybe an argument, maybe a situation, maybe a circumstance you want to fight hard for because you really just feel like if you fight hard for it or if you beat it down to death, you'll win. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times letting go of it help you get to where you're going. I know it's not easy to let go. You know, it definitely hasn't been for me. Me and one of my supporters was talking yesterday about anger and how angry I am about certain situations and things that happen to me and, you know, some things that people have done to me. And she was just like, with time, you won't be as angry. And I'm like, it's interesting that you think that, because for me, it's like with more time that goes by that this person doesn't have remorse or doesn't make any change to make things better, it makes me angrier. You understand what I'm saying? So for years, I have tried to pray away a lot of the anger that I feel in relation to certain things that people have done to me. And it's like, you know, how people would be like, don't hold a grudge. It's like extremely difficult to not hold a grudge, because if you don't hold the grudge, you might end up not holding the person who did something terrible to you responsible for what they did. That's how people used to come into my life and be repeat offenders, because I wouldn't continue to hold them accountable. I wouldn't hold the grudge. I would just let it go and move on. That was a mistake for me. So I want to learn from that. I want to move forward and be different. And so that means I have to hold on tightly to what they did, because I used to let it slip through my fingers, and it would allow some of the most terrible people to continuously keep coming back into my life. And I no longer want to do that to myself, because, you know, I can't keep considering myself a victim of someone who is continuously being allowed to have access to me. And the only way I can allow a person to not have access to me is to hold on to that grudge. So that's why it's like difficult for me as a person to be able to manifest new situations, new relationships, new things, new people, because I'm holding on to the old things that happened to me from the people who hurt me. So I won't allow those people to come back into my life. It's so difficult.